So
we're in self-promotion mode.
Look what Prohibited gave me today.
Ooh, I like it. A card.
Check this out, guys. This is a card, a business card that you can keep in your wallet.
Right.
And
doubles as a nice.
I don't want to actually do it because it would all go over the floor.
I get it.
Really cool.
How cool is that? Because I personally prefer the bud. I want to actually feel it.
Yeah, than just the grounds.
I want to grind. I want to put it in the one hitter. I love the one hitter. You know, maybe the pipe.
Speaking of which,
not into that liquid
filming.
Shit. I'm not into Zeta.
I've been telling you not into the liquid shit.
Not into the liquid shit at
all. Thank you. Hello, coming around.
Wait, can I just say time out?
Are you giving credit where credit is due in terms of understanding?
By the way, you know, if people didn't know you were talking about weed right now, it could be really sexual, everything you're saying.
That's totally
just so you know.
I don't mind.
It could be.
It's fine.
We're animals.
I like the whole bud. I like the.
Anyway,
yeah.
I just want to say that I was approached by two men. Now this is really getting
personal.
See,
I was
still
approached
going
by
with
two men. In Queens. We were sitting outside. In fact, I actually want to get in touch with them about our show because I'm hoping they might invest in our tour across America. Our Anthony Bourdain Meets Weed Season 2.
By the way, welcome to the Great American Pot Show, WeedTube cast show of today.
Today, I'm a little bit disoriented because we're shooting in reverse order, and we just shot a session with David that has
my
left
nephew David
me
speechless.
Reeling. And so now we're shooting the intro because after that's what you do in reality TV. Sometimes, you know, you shoot out of order. But we're so honest, I'm telling you that.
Is that true?
That's good.
Is that true? That's true.
Good. Yeah,
anyway.
You shoot out of order. We're not really reality right now. This is, I mean, we are a reality show, but not right now. We're weed tubing.
Well, she's really smoking.
That's for sure.
That's real.
But we are weed tubing. We're embracing that. We are acknowledging you guys. Hi out there.
Okay, wait. I want to finish my story.
Love you.
I want to finish my story.
Sure.
So I was approached by two men
Queens.
who were in Queens. We were outside. Actually, okay, technically, I said hello to them because they were passing around this thing, and I was like, is that weed? Now it didn't look. I just had a sixth sense. It looked like, you know, one of those vapey cigarette things. It was like all sleek and everything and da-da-da-da. And I was like, oh, but maybe that's weed because I really wanted to hit. New York's a bit intense sometimes.
Right.
And sometimes you just need... Anyway.
New Year's Eve. Yeah.
So they were like, look at this amazing... And I don't have one on me, so I can't show it to you. But, you know, those e-ciggy things.
Yes.
And they were like, it's so good. You just throw it in your purse, you know, because, you know, like you don't have to like, you know, get your hands dirty and like, you know, deal with the bud. And, you know, like, you know, you women don't like to do, you know, your nails, get your nails. And I'm like, okay.
I hate that.
Yeah.
No.
Come on. This is the dirty boulevard.
This is, well, it's like just because I'm a woman, I don't want to break my bud and put it into a one hitter.
No.
Like, that is so
Wrong.
fucking sexist. That should have fucking just warned me.
That's so true. That's so true.
Anyway, so I like my bud, and I like that Prohibited, the distribution company that's going to distribute the show.
That is distributing our show. Right? Is Prohibited up and running?
I mean...
This is our ad for our sponsor.
Yes.
For our
Prohibited.
sort of... And are we even live in any way, shape, or form? We have no fucking idea. That's why we're weed tubing. Anyway, welcome to the show. We've got a big
Great
show
American
today.
Pot Show.
We're smoking the
Zeta.
Zeta. As usual.
Catherine Zeta?
I can't get rid of the Zeta either.
The Zeta.
It's the only thing that keeps me from wanting to kill myself.
Let's talk a little bit about the Zeta because it's such great weed. It's very... This is how I think of the Zeta. There's more space in the bud than there is in your normal bud. It's not necessarily a dense bud. It's not a dense bud, but it's almost like a drying, like cactusy, mushroomy type of a bud. It's more like a desert kind of a bud.
Yeah,
it reminds me more of a mushroom. And I think that the sensation of the Zeta is a little bit shroomy, not super, it's not like hallucinogenic, but it is wonderfully expansive in the way that a psychedelic is it's pot, but it's pushing into the psychedelic realm.
It feels purpley, actually, to me. It feels purpley, but it feels earthy. You're not. It's
very
weird.
Earthy, but not in a dirt sense.
You're not like when you're up and expanding over the world. You're still really connected to the earth. So you're not like free floating tripping. You're like you're really having these great expansive thoughts, and you have energy, and you're stimulated, but you're still connected.
I love that description. I think that's great, and strongly recommend the Zeta. And here's the other great thing about the Zeta, which I think weed-wise is a thing of the future, and God knows I have been wrong before. But the Zeta is $35 a gram at the place where I am friends with the people who sell it there. I know the growers a little bit, but they sell it for $35 a gram. Their next highest priced gram is $25 a gram. And then there's a whole bunch of shit at 25. There's a whole bunch of shit at 20, a whole bunch of shit at 18, 15. So at 25 is the top shelf, but then there's the Zeta, and that's 35. Now, first of all, worth every penny, completely unique, but I see a future for high-priced bud. Everyone seems to want the cheapest thing, but think of wine.
No,
if I'm going into a wine store and I've got the dough, I gravitate to the more expensive wine because I have a belief, and there's some truth to it and some tradition to it, true, of high-priced wine being exceptional. And believe me, we both have had our bottles that are so memorable and so exquisite that they're worth the $1,500.
Because he paid.
That being
actually,
said,
probably one of your clients paid, but
Latoche is all I can say. So there's got to be a Latoche of bud, for example, the bud that's worth 50 times more than the other $25 top shelf bud. So I put it out there. This is a possible future for bud.
I like it. Maybe at our cafe.
Maybe at our cafe.
Yes.
Which are my nephew David, who's going to be on the show today, will be talking about the cafe. Actually, not at all. But anyway, that would have been our intro had we not been doing it after the fact. I would have said, we'll be talking about the cafe.
Wait, do you think your friends are okay? Because they've been shutting down dispensaries today. I heard all in the news.
I'll have
also,
to check.
I got all excited after that part of the election because I was like, legal weed. Okay, so I let my medical card lapse, but now I find out you still have to have your medical card, guys. In California, you still need it. We're not out of the woods yet.
Not at all.
So your butts back to your doctor and get your card renewed. Mine lapsed.
And weed may be being pushed even more to the sidelines, which makes it even more of a shamanic tool for healing. And I don't know if we need to say anything else in our intro today.
I think we covered
anything that you
hang on to your hats, folks. The next little segment's going to be a bit rough. But there's some specifics in there.
Yeah. No. Look, can I help loving my nephew? I can't.
Pay attention to the specifics. That's the key to all of this.
I like that.
Because out in the world, too, when people are talking, when Trump administration officials are talking, when the press is talking, when Democrats are talking, when everybody's talking, pay attention. Are they getting specific and mentioning specific details about how things work, about the ways in which things operate, or are they just making blanket statements?
Interesting. Great distinction.
Yes.
Great distinction.
Just pay attention.
And I'll say this, which I tell David, but I think it's worth mentioning in the intro as well. I saw the great guru this weekend. I'm sort of tongue-in-cheek saying that because I don't want to call him by the name that I call him, so I'm calling him the great guru. No, I don't. He's my
I think he's going to be on the show. We hope he's going to be on the show.
Yeah, he is the guru. He is the greatest guru right now on the planet in terms of spiritual teacher.
He's like Jesus.
Well, in terms of spiritual teacher.
He's like Jesus.
Yes, but Jesus is so misunderstood that that's a subject for a whole other. Maybe that's a subject for our Marwan segment.
Yeah,
I know
let's
he has
do that.
The Bible app. Okay.
Yes.
So anyway, but what the guru said, which I think is so key, and he did not specifically reference Trump or America or anything like that, but what he said was, you are the vibration that you entertain. The vibration you entertain is you. And that's really all that needs to be said on the matter of what's going on in the world. That's all that needs to be said.
Okay, could you see the vibrator thing again?
Yes.
Did you cut?
You were talking about a vibrator?
Yes, I was talking about a vibrator. Is that what you meant, a vibrator? Yes, the vibrator that
you... didn't mean a vibrator, you meant vibrations.
I think I was talking about a vibrator, but maybe I lost my train of thought.
Somebody horny.
Did I lead you into that? I'm sorry.
Oh, you must have led me into it.
So sorry,
yeah,
so sorry.
The vibrator you entertain with.
Wow.
No. The vibration you entertain is you. The vibration you're entertaining,
but you're not the vibrator
right now, is you.
Okay,
I am not the vibrator only to the degree that all of us are the vibrator.
How do you feel about that?
Are you having a reaction?
I'm feeling like our message is getting lost.
Oh, really?
The message has gotten lost.
Did you think so? Okay.
Yeah, we might have to cut this. I don't know.
All right. Well, we always can. But the vibration you're entertaining is you.
Got that, folks? That's really important.
Anyway, welcome to our show. And we have David, which is amazing to have you here. There's a lot that we need to tell you that you don't know. Because
we've been busy. Have you been busy?
I've been very busy.
And you've been AWOL.
Well, I've been doing research.
You've been completely AWOL. In any case, how many anyway, we haven't seen you in a long time.
Okay.
But that being said, how are you? And we're now WeedTubing. Do you know what that is? Do you know what a YouTuber is? Have you heard of a YouTuber?
Yes,
is that your generation, kind of?
Yes.
Okay. We're WeedTubers, which is basically like we're YouTubers, but there's weed involved. Okay.
Right.
WeedTube is a kind of a show, a WeedTube show. That's what this is now. Okay. When you last were with us, we were like a kind of reality show. Okay. Now we're WeedTubers. Okay. So that's a big change.
Change the show.
We are dealing with the resources that we have, and you have not been around, and there's all kinds of crazy regulations with starting any kind of marijuana business, which I'm sure you know.
Yes.
And so we're doing the simple thing. We are WeedTubing, and we love you guys. Please subscribe. This is part of the WeedTube thing. Subscribe to our channel, Great American Pot Show. We totally love you.
Yes. That's
what you do. Now, let's talk turkey. Okay? That's part of what we do on this WeedTube show is we, talk about, first, obviously it's all about healing. My name is Michael Edelstein. I'm a pot shaman. And the job of a pot shaman is to heal the society. Okay?
What are you smoking today?
We're smoking, I've smoked the Zeta. I'd like to offer you some Zeta.
The Zeta helped us, David,
yeah.
after the election. It was the only thing that kept me from not falling into a puddle.
Okay, now let's talk turkey. Trump supporter? Trump supporter? Trump, I mean, you don't have to answer.
I knew it! David, I'm gonna fucking kill you. You're a Jew! How could you vote for that Nazi?
First of all.
What the fuck is wrong with
that? That's a great formulation.
First of all, I go to synagogue with Ivanka. It's a family thing.
That is true. We do know them from.
Were you at her? Were you at her conversion ceremony?
I was not, but I was at the bris.
Were you really?
Oh
my god!
Those guys can throw a party. I'll tell you. Oh my god.
That is so awesome.
Amazing. Anyway, look, the point is, you want to make the Great American Pot Show, make American great again. They're synonymous.
Are you drinking bourbon?
Perfect.
Oh my god.
American rum, right? No, American whiskey.
It's Kentucky.
Dude, that's maybe your first stop.
Kentucky.
I think that's your first stop.
We're
gonna go heal the world.
People who finally have a voice.
David. okay,
and they need to be healed, as you can see in this election. People are hurting.
Yeah, I can.
And you can provide.
Now, please provide us with some intelligent commentary on what Trump is doing right. Okay, we're right in the middle of the Muslim ban thing. There was just an argument today to the, what is it, the Ninth Circuit Court in San Francisco. Mm-hmm. It's the government challenging the ruling by the Seattle judge, who, by the way, is one of my clients. That Seattle judge smoked the Zeta, actually. He smoked the Zeta to write that decision. Seriously. And the Zeta is the thing that got him to think bigger about it. He was like pre-smoking the Zeta. He was like ready to write it about Washington State. He smoked some Zeta and boom, he was like, this applies to the whole country.
Amazing.
Isn't it?
That's great.
Okay?
That's great.
Okay.
What is your question?
My question is, what is Trump doing right?
What is he doing
as a Trump
right?
supporter?
Wait, do we have to get into that? Like, honestly, I think I might throttle him, and I think this is about
Can I speak for
America?
The 43% of America that
Please.
has just been heard for the first time ever?
Oh,
Can I
yes.
speak for them?
We're supposed to be doing
because
some healing.
You want to reach out.
We're healing.
You want to reach out to the other side. You want to expand your fan base, right?
Yes.
Get the word out. Well, these people have been left by the wayside.
Right.
And I think it's time to actually have a real discussion here.
Okay.
So what is Trump doing right?
doing right?
He's honest. He's doing what he said he would do.
That
You're
is
starting.
amazing.
You're
No,
starting.
I love you.
A small business,
Right.
and you're gonna get something for that. What it is, we don't know yet. It's a surprise, but we're gonna figure it out.
Okay.
It's one day at a time, and there's another surprise every day. It's
so
like
you're
Hanukkah.
saying-
It's like Hanukkah to my Jewish. But
wow.
every day, another little present, another little executive order. It's exciting. This is fun.
It is exciting. I don't know about fun, but it is exciting. Now, are you basically saying that Trump is on our side? Like, that I like. As WeedTubers, if Trump would support our endeavor, that would be awesome. Do you have an inside track with him? Our family...
I think I can sum this up better for you by taking a quote that I think is appropriate here.
Okay.
Ask not what your president can do for you.
Oh,
ask what you can do for your president.
Okay. I could be here, and then I could be where Lauren is in 0 time. Mm-hmm. That is a possibility. Now, it's such a rarity that it doesn't happen. But he considers Trump's victory to be a kind of quantum mathematical near impossibility that actually occurred. And he said the irony is that now we're giving credit to Trump and Trump's people around him, Steve Bannon, etc. We're giving them credit for pulling off a victory that was actually a victory in the quanta, not a victory in... It was a mathematical...
Look, that's all nice, cool... All right, you continue.
Here's the finality.
The liberal media just going on and on.
The point is it was random.
No, it wasn't random.
It was completely random.
No, how was it random?
But
how many presidents have won a third term since 1980?
Here's the next thought.
How many? One.
Here's the next
It flips between parties. Obama wasn't going to win a third term. Never. It was never going to happen.
Are you more interested in your own thoughts or in Stephen Hawking's thoughts?
I just listened to Stephen Hawking's thoughts.
Well, I was just with him, and I'm telling you what he
finish
said.
your conclusion, and then
This is Stephen Hawking's conclusion, not my conclusion. Okay? So his point is that there is, when you're talking about that level of randomness in the quantum world and something that random occurring, there's every possibility that that occurrence is actually divine. Okay, this is Stephen Hawking, who we think of only as like a physicist and not as a religious person. But he sees that level of impossibility coming into fruition as something divine. It doesn't mean good, that's not my point, but divine. And I think that that is an incredibly powerful perspective, and I wanted you to hear that.
I hear that.
Great.
I don't know. Divine. Maybe. I can tell you one person who I'm pretty sure thinks it's probably divine. Anyone who studies numbers, like I do, would have seen this thing from a mile away. There was no way Hillary was going to win this. No way! Because people who believed in Trump, were never going to change their mind. They love him. He speaks their language. He's a man of the people. He descended from his escalator of the gods, came down to the level of the little people, and spoke their language. Like Christ coming from the clouds, right? He represents them. And you can shame him. And you can say, oh, you grabbed the pussy. Oh, you have offended the judge. Oh, you with the anti-Semitism and the black people and the Mexicans and the disabled people and the... There's a lot. But the point is, you can ridicule him for that. It doesn't matter. They're going to love him. So he's got that loyal voting bloc. The other thing is that Republicans not going to give up the Supreme Court, so they're going to come out and vote for him. So, of course, they're going to come out and vote for him. And the other thing is Hillary is not a great candidate. I mean, she's a great politician, clearly. I mean, she's like a Republican. It's really amazing.
What's so great, though, is that this is Stephen Hawking's point. It's like now, in retrospect, after the thing occurs, then you look back and you make perfect sense of it, and you say, well, of course, I saw it all along. When, in fact, it was an extremely outlying possibility that just happened to randomly occur. That's the truth.
I don't think that's the truth,
I don't think you're going to go up against Hawking here.
But
with your math versus his.
In every single... There was maybe one candidate that could have beaten Trump. But they never went head-to-head. So it didn't matter. He was a better salesman than every single person he met. And when you take into account...
Do you think Bernie could have beaten Trump?
Bernie might have had a shot to beat Trump. But he still wasn't as good of a candidate as Hillary was.
That's ironic.
He's no way as better good of a candidate as Hillary was. No.
All right. Well, now that we've
I'm not done.
Discussed that. Well, no. I mean, I think we got enough of what we need from you, David, which is that there's clearly a lot of healing to do, which we already knew in the country. But the more important thing is that you
that's not my
could possibly get us to Trump.
I think that's important.
You want me to get you to Trump?
Yes. Michael needs to finish what he started.
You know that Trump was a client. Trump was a family friend growing up.
Yeah, and
we're from New York. Trump was a family friend.
Basically, it's his fault.
And I think you still
that Trump won. It's
whose fault?
Michael's fault because he lost him as a client.
No,
you felt it. You were. We
had Trump as a client.
We have a video.
To say that
So anyway, we need to get back to him and heal him so he can stop wreaking this havoc on America. So that's what we're doing with season 2.
We basically
that's our show, David.
Trump
that's what we're doing. We're going.
We're
leaving because I clearly cannot stay here now. Now that I know his true color. No, you can stay and you can run the Pot Cafe because that's what you know. You can. You can't run it, but you can. I
think we should start with like a T-shirt business or something.
Because
this fucking trying to open another pot store.
Wait, you're leaving?
We're healing America.
Hitting the road.
That is the point of this show. We're going out onto the road, into the people. We're gonna sit down.
Communing with people over weed. Is basically the idea.
Hold on. But you're gonna leave?
Communing with people over weed across the country.
Who's going on this trip?
Myself and Lauren, my apprentice. And that's it. And you are
Who's going to drive while you guys are getting high?
I will be driving, and sometimes Lauren will drive. Now,
I think I should come.
We may have a driver. I mean, if we can get enough money.
We'll have plenty of
I think I should come.
No, you need to stay.
I think I
Your
should come.
Your entire purpose is to sort of penetrate the pot business. Don't. All right. Enough of this crapola. We're going on the road. We're healing the people. We want to get to Trump. We want to get high with Trump again. It's like we have to return to that well. And you, my friend, where are you going?
He's done. We're done with him.
All right.
He knows what his mission is.
All right.
I'd like to penetrate your business.
I'm
That was good, right?
so embarrassed right now that I don't know what to say.
This is it, America.
Yeah,
this is
baby.
It.
This is the Trump. This is the pussy grabbing culture that has emerged out of the Trump. and that. Oh my God.
The reckoning has come, baby.
It's so sad. It's so sad. You're
15% tax.
Oh my God.
That's amazing,
dude.
That's amazing.
Wow. Okay.
Right,
this has been very, very wonderful. And you're starting to see some glimmers of the challenge of healing America. It's as simple as that. I'm not going to put any sides to it or anything. By the way, I should say, although we'll talk about this, but, you know, I went to see the Great Guru this past weekend.
Is it a movie?
He doesn't know.
No, my guru, who is the greatest guru on the planet, bar none.
What does that mean?
And he said it really simple and really best. He didn't refer to any of this nonsense by name. He basically said, you know, you are the vibration that you entertain. Okay, done. Leave it at that. Closed book.
What does that mean?
Closed book. You are the vibration you entertain. Done.
What does that mean?
All right.
Wait, no.
Like, participate here. Subscribe.
Subscribe.
Like,
Comment. Speak your voice online,
Thank you.
masses. You have a voice. Speak it.
Yes.
And join us, 3 of us, on the road trip that we are about to take. Break
Just
bread
the
with us.
2
Just
of us.
break bread. We 3 can make it if we try.
You're going to have to stay here. But anyway,
I see a need for that.
It's been a great episode, and we love you. It's the bottom line.
You should be safe. The border's very dangerous.
We
I think I should
love
go
you
with
very much.